Shalom, shalom, all praises be to Yahweh, Shem Yeshai, Shem Kakadash, the bonus said elders and apostles, okay, most of them were well, and shalom to the hopeful elect, man. Yeah, man, as you know, strikes between, Gaza, the Hamas, and, the Israelis fighting back and stuff like that. Obviously you got to be careful of what you watch and stuff like that, of hoaxes and side operations, man. Now the fact is, yes, we are the world is gonna is spiking up towards World War III, which is it's in the scriptures. That's should be a no-brainer by now. But obviously, you got to be careful of the politics of who's the right side and who's the bad side. First of all, they're all the bad side. They're all the bad side. They're not the people. They're not the both of them, the Palestinians and the Israelis. They're not the chosen people of God, and the land don't belong to them anyway. It belongs to the true Israelites, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics. But the point I want to get is this war, which is the Third World War III, which is predicted in the scriptures. Also, a member, of the Freemasonry, Albert Pike, Illuminati, and that, he said how the third war will be about. And I read it, Albert Pike, it says the Third World War must be fermented. It's like it might be blurry. By taking advantage of the differences caused by the agenda of the Illuminati between the political Zionists and the leaders of Islamic world. You see? So two different faiths, culture, religion. But war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, the Muslim Arabic world, and political Zionism, the state of Israel, where the small hats are, mutually destroy each other. So basically the war, and it said the Third World War, you see the third wall on top. But basically the war is going to be centered around, religion, culture, and backlash, backlash between religion and culture from the small hats and the Arabs, Islam, Judaism, and even, Christians as well, because you got Christians back in the J's and small hats and stuff like that. Because Esau, the so-called white man, painted Islam as the baddest people in the world, the T word and all of that. Which they're all shit anyway. They're all demonic anyways and false religions. Yeah, so let me get the scriptures. Before I get into scriptures, just point some information as well. Hamas days. Hamas says formerly the Islamic resistance movement. So that's obviously the Islamic Muslim part. Is an Islamic political and military organization currently governing the Gaza Strip of Palestinian territories while it is headquartered in Gaza City. It also has a presence in the West Bank, in which Fatah exercises control. Yeah. Let me go to the party leader. Yeah. Now, I don't know if it's this guy, but obviously I read somewhere, information of one of the Israeli spies. One of the Israeli spies. His father was, I think, a former leader of that Hamas group, which is, that shows you already that's shady. What are you doing as an Israeli, being a leader of an Islamic group, Islamic movement group? It shows you it's all staged, man. But you just have to look up things in it. But anyways, I don't want to get really too deep because of censorship and all of that. But let me get scriptures concerning the World War III. So yeah, Revelations 11:14, as Albert Pike said, the third war, World War III, the second woe, destruction, yeah, second catastrophe, the second war is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. This is World War III, yeah, and nowhere in the scriptures will you find a fourth woe or fourth war, because this is going to be the war to end all wars, and the Lord Yahushua, yeah, is going to breach the earth's atmosphere amongst this war, man. You know, like the movie Independence Day, the big so-called UFO, the chariots of God, the angels, you know, and the reality is, you know, the Israelites, you know, starting with Yahweh Yahushai, are gonna win, man. Not America, or not the world, should I say? And America will be destroyed and defeated, as well as these heathens. Isaiah 9:5. What type of war is it gonna be? Verse 5. For every battle of a warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Yeah. So in the typical wars, especially of ancient time, the wars were fought up close and personal. Shields, swords, bows and arrows. Yeah. People getting sliced and diced. You know, foot soldiers in person. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So the Bible, the prophets have predicted that this war is going to end with nuclear fire, man. Missiles and bombs. Yeah, it's going to be the major devastation of this war. It's just, you know, it's clear. And on this point as well, I was mentioning that you got the Palestinians and the people of the Israeli state. Zechariah 9:6, and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Yeah, illegitimate, chosen, no, a non-chosen, illegitimate child. Yeah, which Esau dwells there, you know. Edomites, Amalek, you know, which is the leader of Edomites. You know, Amalekites, they run that place and they run the world. Yeah. And the bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, which is a place in Israel. You know, and obviously they occupy all Israel, the land of Israel today. And I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. You see? But the real Philistines are Hamites, man. Yeah, Hamites. They're from the Hamitic line, man. So they will be considered as so-called Africans because that land is originally known as the land of Ham. Yeah, so it's not no Arabs. It's not no Arabs. It's not no Edomites. Yeah, they ain't the people that belong to those that land. Now, the land of Israel belongs to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, the true Israelites. Yeah. So, anyways, with that, just showing you that, you know, the religious and cultural war that Albert Pike mentioned, which is, you know, this is all orchestrated by the elites. You may have heard of the term, all wars are bankers' wars. They profit off this, man. Anyways, with that, shalom.